Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil Show, brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, drop a like wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Anthony Totri, joined on this Friday fun day by Shawn DePaz and Shane Diefenbach. Boys, how we doing on this Friday?
Well, like Shawn would say, sexy as always. I'm feeling good still from last night, honestly. I feel, woo!
Good dub.
Yeah,
Indeed.
very
Good
good dub.
That's how I feel. I still can't believe it, to be honest with you, but it makes me feel happy and warm inside.
Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy. The Studio B is normally cold, and it's warm today.
It is. I mean, it's not.
That's still a
it
little
is
bit cold.
quite cold.
It is, yeah, it is.
Why I'm
definitely
wearing
cold
my
today.
jacket over this beautiful PHNX shirt, because I am cold. But
I'm sweating.
okay, Leah, thank you,
Leah.
You're welcome.
for all the people that were wondering.
Yeah, Leah is
sweating.
sweating currently. Looks like she went swimming.
Nothing to start off a Friday fun day than bodily fluid.
Yes.
Guys,
Excretions.
it was great.
Ooh, excretions.
You like that word?
Top five word.
Ooh, no.
Oh, really? Top five?
Top five
Top
word?
five gross word.
Smoking on top
Ooh,
five.
you know what? Can I just get into something before we get into the serious stuff since it's a Friday fun day?
Depends on
Sure.
what it
Just
is.
throw it off a little bit. I've been meaning to do this. What do you guys think like the most appropriately named words are? Because like my top two are pillow. Like when I say the word pillow, I'm like, yeah, that's a pillow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like discharge. Like that's
Oh,
yeah.
discharge.
I hate that.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Didn't you say zipper once, Shane?
Zipper. Zipper's my favorite one actually.
Zipper
good
is a
one.
great one.
Because what does it do? It zips.
It zips. I feel like marshmallow is a great one.
Marshmallow's
so
good.
Like there's things that are named things, like an orange being named an orange.
Yeah.
Perfect. Hot pocket is quite literally a pocket
Yeah.
of hotness. I don't know.
I like waffle.
That's
That
a very
is a great one.
That's a good one.
Pancake is a good one too.
Pancake's a
Pancake's
very
a
good one.
Breakfast foods in
Any bad
general.
ones?
That's like missed.
Yeah.
Conspicuous.
That's a good one.
No, it's a good word, but I feel like when something like conspicuous sounds like it means the opposite of what it actually means.
Anything that's
I feel like
misnamed.
tree is a little bit of a miss.
Yeah.
Like it's okay.
Tree in Spanish,
Cactus.
I believe, is
But bush, really well. Really
bush.
well.
Cactus
bush.
is a good one. It's got
Cactus is, yeah.
in there. I feel like that is the
That's how you determine if it was.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
got
the
sounds-
phonetic pronunciation.
I disagree.
But I believe in Spanish, tree is arbol, and that
That
a
is
tree.
good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I might be wrong about that. It's been a while since I took Spanish.
We'll get
but-
back to this topic some other time, I'm sure. But I just
That-
want,
that's-
I've been meaning to say that for a while.
It's-
I'm glad
anything
I got it
else?
out there.
Anything
Feel
else?
good. Feel good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Any other topic you want to discuss before we get into sports?
Totree's like, children, please.
No, I feel like I'm good. Well, I feel like we'll get off topic at some point.
Oh,
That's what we do.
yeah, especially on Friday. Like we've got a lot to talk about,
Yeah.
a lot to get into. Touched on it a little bit, but just for you guys, I know it was a big dub last night. Big dub for the team, building some momentum. We've talked about it almost every show about how important it is for this team to get some momentum building, especially before the Pac-12 tourney. Like, what was the biggest takeaway for you, Shane, last night?
I mean, clearly it was what we've been waiting for this whole year with multiple players kind of exploding, you know?
Yeah.
And when you have that, this team is hard to beat. But I think the main thing is it felt different. It didn't feel like a gross ASU win. Like even the UCLA win, they had to play really well, but it still felt a little scummy. You know? It didn't feel like a legit, like, this is real win. Like it was like, yeah, ASU upset a big powerhouse school because they played a perfect game, essentially, from like a standpoint where you have to play a perfect game.
Yeah.
In this situation, it was like ASU was the better team.
Yeah.
They made the shots they should make. They forced turnovers, and they were just disruptors all around. They were drawing fouls. It just felt like a different win, and with that, it brings confidence into moving forward to the next couple games. So, yeah, just the feel of it, I think, is the biggest part.
Yeah, that's the same thing for me. Like, they clearly, this was the first time where they played to their full potential. And, like, obviously there's been wins that they've had where it's like they should feel good about this and have this momentum going forward. This is the first one where I think everyone that played can look at themselves and be like, I just played my best basketball.
Yeah.
We as a team played our best basketball, and that is something that I think they can really carry forward that they have not really gotten to see at any point this season.
For sure.
And I think just them knowing what they're capable of. Sure they knew what they were capable of, but actually getting to see what they were capable of, it has to feel different for them, much like it felt different for us.
Yeah, that quick scoring. I mean, you texted me Mari Jackson with 14 points in a ridiculous time period. I know he only finished with 16, but like to get that production. DJ Horn scored. Jalen Graham scored. Like you guys were saying, like it was, aside from, the UCLA game where ASU had to play just so much basketball.
Yeah.
Like this was a game where like they, like you said, were the better team from start to finish. The scoring was there. The defense was there. I mean, to hold Oregon under 60 points, like that was about as flawless of a game as ASU has had all year.
And as I said, they hit shots they should have made, i.e. Marian's threes, but they also made a couple they shouldn't have made. We saw a Jemiah Neal pull up with a lot of time on the shot clock that looked wild and it dropped. And then we saw a Jalen Graham step back three near the end of the game, which was the dagger. The dagger. That man has been playing some of the best basketball in the Pac-12. I said it. In the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Genuinely. He's been really solid on defense. He creates his own shot. He's probably the best player on ASU at getting his own shot. Marian can break it down and, find an open guy. But this man can, at any given moment, high post extended, low post, even for the three-point line we saw last night, he can create his own shot, and that's really valuable in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
There felt like there was like 80 daggers last night. Like they just kept
the Jay Heath dunk.
They were near the end of that game. They just started like everything was clicking.
You want to know how fired up we were, guys? Me and Shawn chest bumped last night.
We did.
As grown men.
It was more of a shoulder bump. Like it was more.
I
of
think
like a
I got
cool...
I shouldered and you chested.
Well, I wasn't sure what you were going for. I turned at the last second. It was like
Why? Why'd you turn, though?
Because we were going shoulder bump, not chest bump. It was like two defensive backs making like a great play, and we just ran up and just like kind of like. It felt good.
Yeah.
It was warranted.
Really good.
I mean, I imagine. I can't
Why are
imagine.
you staring me in the eyes really?
Because I'm thinking about the over-under amount of times we said, we outside last night.
We outside! We said it
Over 23 and a half.
I think it might have been just under, but it would be close. We shouted it a lot. We shouted a lot of things last night.
Yeah, but that's not different from any other ASU.
Oh, no, it was different.
It was.
It was different. It was a lot of shouting.
Well,
and
from
it was
the shouting perspective. Well,
it was
Really?
positive shouting.
You are always shouting.
I know, but it's sad shouting. It's more like
It's sad
It's like,
shit.
oh my
It's
God,
like-
Marian actually made a shot.
that's not me. That's you. I'm like, keep going, Marian. You're doing great. It like usually I'm whining.
Yeah, that's a better description for it.
Question.
Imagine this Marian all season. What would their record be? Oh man.
See, I don't know if it would be different because this game. Listen, hold on. This game was not just about. It would be different, but this game was not just about Marian. Like we've seen games where Marian has played well and they
fair.
haven't won. This game, imagine if everyone was playing like this all season, they would be amazing.
No, but as a Marian elitist myself, look, he brings so much to the table, and when he is firing on all cylinders like he has been in the past like month, essentially, in and out of games, this changes the dynamic of the team. Imagine this Marian all season. Imagine open threes all the time. Imagine pick and rolls working. I mean, when he's hot, he adds a completely different aspect to the game because you have to respect everything that he does when he has the basketball. When he goes cold, he starts hoisting. But he wouldn't be hoisting if people had to respect his jumper. And that's when he can create the best. That's when he is his best self, is when people are respecting his outside game, respecting his drive, and that's how teammates get open. And I think that's in part why he was kind of shut down in the second half.
Yeah,
He didn't really shoot much, but
There's a good point that Coach MB had. Like how many games were close and Marian shot horrible.
Yep.
That is fair. But that's also kind of my point. Is like if any one of these people, any one of these guys had been on in these close games, it would have happened. I feel like Marian, like you said, with the kind of game he plays, has the largest capacity to impact the game.
15 and 9. Switch 9 and 15, 15 and 9. I think they win 6 more games.
Imagine if Marian shoots like he did last night, and Bagley is playing. That's why, and we talk about it often, but that's why you gotta give Bobby another year.
Yeah, I don't think
Preaching to the choir. Preaching to the
clearly
Bobby
deserves it at this
choir.
So
Bobby Early.
big dub last night.
Mm-hmm.
Big game tomorrow. I saw you guys both claimed spankings for the Beavers.
I regret it.
See, Shane regrets it because he's not being brave about it. I'm being brave about it. I will triple down on it, saying it with my chest.
Well, this is the only reason why. It's because it's so out of character for me. Because and the reason why I got so fired up is because we got a U of A fan in our chat.
Yeah.
Why do they? I don't.
Because we have free real estate. This is where they live. They live. We live in their head. They were just. they missed it. I don't know.
They got a crush on us.
Yeah.
I think they
Duh.
do.
I mean, my lady, my brothers.
Sexy as always, as I always say.
So back to what we were discussing. Tomorrow, against the Beavers, how important is it to prove that last night's game is not just another, ASU got a dub, but then they're going to lose to a team that they should beat?
That's why I'm scared. Because it's primed for a letdown, but a lot of confidence. Saturday night, pack it out more than, I don't know. It's just hard. It's hard to expect that since what we've seen. I mean, they couldn't get a huge crowd for Oregon. It sucks. They deserve it, but I understand the hesitancy. But still, I think they'll get a better crowd tomorrow night. Hopefully, Saturday night, 6 p.m. tip. Yeah, 6 p.m. tip. ESPN2. Hopefully, you get more Walton.
Bill.
I mean, the way you make it seem like it's not a fluke is you win by 20 or 30 again. Like, you just have to. I just don't see a way they go away. I don't see a game where they go away from what just happened. You know, that they clearly, it wasn't just made shots. It was creating, and the offense was flowing, and they were feeding off each other. There were so many special moments shared between these guys tonight. Yeah. Or last night with dagger threes and dunks, and you just haven't seen it really all this year. So I think they bring that into tomorrow, and I think they roll.
Yeah, I have to imagine that this is the most fun that any of those guys have had
For
this
sure.
season.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, obviously it's not as easy as just going into the arena and deciding that you're going to play like that again. But, like, I can't imagine that they are going to revert back to hoisting up bad shots and as opposed to sharing the ball. Like, it seemed like they enjoyed setting up other guys for baskets and stuff like that. Like, you have to hope that they would play at least a similar, like, not even like the actual outcome of the game, but like mentally, the decisions that they're making, they play a similar game.
Yeah.
And if that happens, I mean, I don't think there was a point at, like, even before they got this good, whatever, however you want to say it, I don't think there was any point in which they were worse than what Oregon State is right now. So this is a game that they should win.
Oregon State's won 3 games already.
Exactly. Like, this is, like, I would have always said this is a game that they should win. This is a game they should dominate now. And that's what I expect to happen.
18 plus, like Coach Evan B said.
What do you think the spread's going to be?
ASU minus
8.
I was going to say 12.
I was going to say 10.5, so
between that 8 to 12 range?
yeah. I mean, it's got to be right around 10, right? Just because
In theory.
after what they just did to Oregon State's a
I will say you're probably going to find value in the line regardless, just because ASU playing its best basketball, odds makers don't care about playing its best basketball. They just care about the performance they've had. I would take also ASU 10-3 against the spread this year.
Wow.
Really?
Well, I mean, some of the spreads that we've seen, they've just been straight up disrespected. Like,
Oh my God. I'm sorry, 11-10-3. And then I saw, so I wasn't reading the things right. I was like, that doesn't make sense. They're 11-10-3. Oregon State's 6-17-1. ATS.
wow. So
ASU.
that.
So
Hammer
they're
ASU spread.
yeah. So their spreads are really lofty, and they usually get blown out.
Wow.
Well, regardless, I think we all agree it should be a clean sweep tomorrow. If you want to tune into the post-game show, we're going to have a lot of fun because Shawn is going to be bending a beaver over and spanking them. Courtesy of...
I will not be doing that. I do not have a beaver.
Yeah, you do. Well, we'll get a beaver. You can use this
Oh
thing.
my God.
You can use...
Oh my.
You can spank a beaver.
I do not.
It's also a Saturday night.
It's
And
also
you know what they
Saturday.
say about corked up white boys on a Saturday night?
They goated?
It goes with the sauce.
Goated with the sauce.
Well, while we're
Before
on
the show,
topic,
Shane assured us that he was not going to be saying that during the show. And
That was primed for corked up
what,
white
15
boys.
minutes in, and that's first one?
Yeah. Phrasing, yes. We're very aware of the phrasing. That's why it was clipped last night.
Going to be spanking some beavers. But while we're on the topic of Pac-12 basketball, we want to kind of get into a new segment that we'll do once a week. And if you played the game Among Us, we are going to figure out who is an imposter in the Pac-12
Poor Beavs.
in terms, right? Look at that. They've just been slaughtered at this point. They look like they had a spanking. That's exactly what it
Can we just get off of that topic?
No, because now it's in my head.
Tochi's really into spanking all of a sudden.
Okay. I'm not even going to get into that.
You got into it. What are you doing?
So, Shawn, I'll start with you. Who do you think right now is the biggest imposter in terms of Pac-12 basketball?
Like, when look at the last 24 hours, I kind of want to say Oregon State, because when you look at what they did yesterday
Don't do that
against
to the Devils.
What?
Don't do that to the Devils.
No, I'm saying, what do you mean?
Oh, Oregon State. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
They're just bad though.
But
I thought you said
talking-
Oregon, my bad.
Last night, they looked better than they really are.
Oh.
They were only down 2.
I should let you finish talking.
You should let me finish talking. Good things tend to happen. They were only down 2 going into the half.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at what happened in that first half, you're like, maybe they're better than the record. They're not. They're not better than the record.
Mike Luke was really wanted that though. They really wanted it.
But they are frauds. I mean, there's a lot of frauds in this conference.
But don't you have to be good? Like, I get they played a good half.
Are you saying they're fraudulent in the fact that they aren't as bad as the record says? Or are you saying they're worse?
No,
than...
he's saying they're bad because of last night's
I think
performance.
last night's performance was fraudulent. I think last night they played better than they actually
gotcha,
are, is what I'm
gotcha.
saying. But
I'm going to go before Totri so
Yeah,
he doesn't
so
say
he doesn't-
Lou Dort.
yeah.
Lou Dort.
I think it's Stanford. I think Stanford won too many games that they shouldn't have. They're only 8-8 in conference, 14-11 or 15-11 overall. People think really highly of them. I wouldn't be surprised if ASU jumps them and Washington State in the standings, and Stanford slides a bunch, and ASU wins 4 of their last 5.
And it's sad. What did we figure out yesterday? We want Arizona State to get this.
So 8 through 12 play on Wednesday.
Yeah, so 7 or higher, and I think it's definitely attainable for ASU. I think.
I almost feel like they
That would be jumping Stanford.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I almost feel like they should play on day one. This team thrives on momentum, right? Like,
Yeah, but then you're guaranteed you're playing a U of A or UCLA.
Nobody knows.
No.
my imposter is USC.
Yeah, I could see it.
I just don't think they're as good as their record. I don't think I get like their wins and I get like the talent, I guess, on that team, but like I really don't think they're even in the conversation with UCLA and U of A. I think ASU should have won one of those games. Quite honestly, I think when ASU is playing its peak basketball, I think ASU is better than USC when they're playing at their last night.
Yeah, the only difference though I would say is USC has a guy that can beat you by himself in Isaiah Mobley. ASU doesn't. I mean, Marion can, but it's not at like Isaiah Mobley level. But I agree. I think they are pretty fraudulent. I mean, they lost to Oregon by 10 in the middle of January. They played at U of A close. They beat UCLA, but yeah,
There's a lot of fraudulent
I don't think they're
teams.
number 17. I think another one is Colorado, but they're just inconsistent. I think because sometimes they play some incredible basketball, and then sometimes they lay eggs. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, I think Totri mentioned it before the game. Washington too.
Yeah.
I think that zone deceives people, and when you look at what they did against ASU, I don't think that
Evan in the chat brings up a good point too. Not when you play 3 days in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair too.
very valid. But I think there are a lot of frauds in this conference. If we're a lot,
The
of
whole
imposters.
conference is a fraud. Like,
I mean, I don't think Arizona and UCLA aren't frauds. I think Oregon is fraudulent, but not in the sense like you might be thinking when I say that. I think
They're so much like ASU though.
they are. I think they are better than they appear. Like, especially in the ASU games. Like, I think they are better than they were at the beginning of the season, and I think they're better than they were last night. ASU just has played them really well.
Yep.
I like it though. I like this segment. I like I like the game Among Us, and we should play it as an office. But most certainly the Pac-12.
I think you just like calling out people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. That's 100. We'll see how long it takes till I call for somebody to get fired. But on the topic again of Pac-12 basketball, I want to shift gears to the better Arizona State women's or just basketball team in general. Charlie Turner Thorne's team. They had a kind of a stinky situation. So game against Cal was a rescheduled game initially.
Yep.
And now it has been completely canceled because of travel issues. I guess they had tried to explore other options, but it just didn't make sense, and it also wasn't safe in terms of COVID-related stuff. So that game completely got canceled, counted as a forfeit against ASU. But to Shawn's point before the show, they actually moved up in terms of bracketology, correct?
Yeah, ESPN's bracketologist Charlie Creme, Creme. What a name, regardless.
I'm gonna go with Creme.
I'm going to go with Creme. But they moved ASU up from 11 to 10. And as I also mentioned before the show, if they can get their way up to an 8 seed, then they will host a tournament game at DFA, which would be electric. So it's good to see that, and it's what Charlie had said, that she didn't think it was going to hurt her team in terms of bracketology, and it did the opposite. It somehow helped them. So it's good to see that not detrimental to what their hopes for the season, and they still have strong tournament hopes. But this team, honestly, the worst part about it, in my opinion, is the potential of it killing momentum.
Yeah, but I mean, this team is really on the right track, and momentum for sure. But they don't have a crazy hard schedule. Washington State is their next game, and that's the hardest team they'll have to play. And then you got Washington, who's not good, USC, who's not good, and UCLA, who's okay. You win all 4 of those games, you're moving up in bracketology 100%.
It'd be really, really dope to host a tournament game here.
Yeah, and then you just got to get hot in the Pac-12 tourney, which Evan B. brings up about the men. Can you guys imagine how insufferable I'm going to be if ASU actually wins the Pac-12 tournament or gets to the final? I was the only person in Tempe that believed in this team.
Bobby probably does.
Yeah, I was being dramatic.
But honestly, not as dramatic as you might think. You could probably count them on. Outside of the people that are actually on that team, you could probably count them on 2 hands.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I mean, that's a hot take. To think that this team that doesn't have a winning record, that hasn't been on a 3-game win streak, or longer than that.
Yeah, but I was saying that in December when this team was literally at the bottom of the world.
Yeah,
the bottom.
Figuratively,
of the world.
not literally. That would be scary. They're figuratively at the bottom of the world.
It's the bottom of the world.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Are you saying the Earth is flat?
They were bad, guys. That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
No, I'm not.
Is the bottom of the world like another?
Center, or
Is it like hell?
Is it China?
Or is it like Antarctica? Or is Antarctica above us?
They were not good at playing basketball when I was saying it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, but
maybe choose your words more carefully.
I will next time. Thanks.
Thanks.
Guys, we're getting sushi and sake bombs tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my god, I'm in love with that.
We're coming for you, Emma. That's our intern who works at a sushi place.
Sake bombs. Sake bombs. Sake bombs.
Hopefully she doesn't like the job too much, because we may be getting her fired.
That is just not true.
That's not true. You still have the internship here, though. At least till we know of. It'd be real rough if she got fired and then on Monday. Yeah.
Emma is like a top 2 intern, and she's not 2.
Ooh. While he stares.
As he stares David in the eyes.
I stared David, not Dave, not Buster. David.
Wait, should we do an intern? It's not on the rundown, but intern power rankings.
Oh yeah, it is Friday. This would be when we do it. Okay, Emma 1, David 2, Benjamin 3. I mean,
Okay, I'm going next. I'm going David 1, Emma 2, Benjamin 3.
I'm going 1A, 1B, 1C.
Because they're all goated with the sauce?
They're all goated with the sauce. And I'm too soft to actually rank human beings.
Benjamin,
Shut the fuck up.
You guys drafted our staff last week.
Benjamin, just get your Photoshop skills up, buddy, and we'll get you to the top.
No, you fucked up my coffee last week, so I'm just messing with you.
I was going to say, there's no way you made a good coffee.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Speaking of, can you grab my coffee, David?
David, actually... David is currently my number 1 because he threw me a snack earlier and it was like right in the pocket. It was perfect.
I really wanted him to throw you peanuts.
If Emma gets me discounted sushi tonight, she will probably take over that one spot.
Go work at a sushi place, David.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing, dude?
Just go steal Emma's job.
He can't. He's actually going to the ASU baseball game tonight, opening night. Big game against Dixie State. You excited, David?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
David is going to be providing some great photos, videos from baseball, being back in Tempe tonight.
Letters, handwritten.
Yeah. No, like
sketches, renderings, artist
guys,
renderings?
like A, B, C, D, like letters that he's writing. E, F, G. You know what I'm saying?
H-I-J-K-L.
Sketches?
Q-R-S-T-U-V W-X-Y-and-Z. Now David knows his ABCs.
Okay, good.
We should all be a Telling Willie Bloom
Listen.
debut.
Wait, Coach Evan B. So I'm gonna take you behind the scenes for a quick second. We can't actually all attend because we can't all get season credentials. That is a lot of season credentials for us. And Brian Johnson painted the field this weekend.
I did see that.
Oh, the
He
GOAT.
did.
The GOAT.
That is dope.
Got
Friend
the
of,
scripts
friend
on
of the
double
show, by the way. Brian Johnson was on our show earlier in our
existence.
existence. Yeah.
He painted the what's it called? The Super Bowl. This past Super Bowl. He was there at least.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
More you know.
Big Brian Johnson guy.
But yes, as Totri was saying, we can't all go. So
Totri probably has a date tonight too.
No. Yeah, you and a hot sake bomb.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. But
Willie Bloomquist.
trust we will all get to games at some point this
Yeah.
season. Baseball and softball. I have high hopes for both of the teams.
I'm really excited for softball season. I think it's gonna be a fucking bomb team.
We have the greatest lineup of coaches in any university on the face of the planet.
Jeez, okay.
We are the most dramatic show on YouTube.
No, I'm being dead
We're just the
serious.
best.
We have the best personalities.
Coach Ford, Bloomquist, Hurley, CTT, Herm.
Don't whisper it. Herman Edwards.
We have the greatest fall, spring, winter, spring sport combination of coaches ever.
Ever.
Name me one. You can't exactly.
Well, I don't know. To be fair,
Precisely.
I don't know. Like,
if they were that good, you would know them.
no, I disagree with the take, personally. But baseball tonight, ASU men's basketball tomorrow, ASU women's basketball tonight.
As Evan said, tickets are only $7.
We're getting there. Trust. We'll be at the games. Sake bomb is. But listen, the sake bomb is $9 if you're paying full price. But we have a woman on the inside who's gonna hopefully make them cheaper.
What if she doesn't?
At least the sushi will be cheaper. She said she's gonna hook us up.
Can we talk about the All-Star game and how the over's gonna hit?
Go for it.
Yes. Tell us all about your DraftKings pick of the week.
Well, that's gonna be the default line today. I think it's set at 320.5.
320.5.
Yeah.
So
160
That's your lock.
160 points each. Well, do you know what the score was last year?
A lot.
It's usually around that range.
That's so crazy. Nobody plays.
But why would you bet the under in an All-Star game? That's the only reason why.
Pure coward.
Johnny
shit.
Venerable, who bet the under in the Pro Bowl, I almost hit at halftime.
my
so yeah, my DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week is the over in the All-Star game.
You said 220 and a half?
320.
320 and a half. Last year they scored exactly 320 points.
Yeah, that's why they do it.
Yeah. It was Team LeBron 170, KD 150.
My DraftKings pick of the week is pick you brought up earlier today. It's Devin Booker to be the MVP of the All-Star game. Plus 3,000.
You brought that up?
Yeah. Before the
I
show.
mentioned it before the show, but Johnny mentioned it on the PHNX Bet show earlier.
Put some respect on my boy Johnny's name.
Every day, Monday through Friday at noon, Shane and Johnny, and sometimes me when Johnny is too drunk off
Coors
Chuck E.
Light.
Cheese pizza,
Chuck E. Cheese pizza and
celebrating his 16th birthday, and Taco
and celebrating
Bell,
the knockout of
Gorditos.
Chuck E.
Yes.
Chester E. Cheese.
Chester Entertainment Cheese. That's what the E stands for. That's his full name. It's Chester Entertainment Cheese.
Just
Is it
so
really?
good.
Yes.
That's so
a fact.
absurd.
My
My life's a lie.
as you were saying, Devin Booker.
Yeah, I really like Book to come off the bench and just absolutely like dominate that game.
Well, I was watching the bet show earlier today, and Johnny did make a point that worries me about that pick is that Devin Booker might be too nice and humble to win the MVP.
Yeah, but the thing I will say, if you're betting on MVPs, don't take Giannis and LeBron, because I said this on the bet show in the morning. Well, maybe LeBron, because he's going to be all angry because of his
Angie Brown?
Angie Brown, because the Lakers are so bad. But when you think about how the All-Star game is played, like if you're a physical presence and that's why you're good at the game of basketball, you're not going to try really hard and be a physical presence. It's the All-Star game.
Yeah.
If you're Steph Curry, plus
Shooters.
900 right now on the DraftKings Sportsbook app to win the MVP, you're just going to shoot the shit out of the ball. He shoots 70% from three and goes for 30. You're going to be the All-Star game MVP.
True.
But yeah, I'm taking the over as my DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week.
I like the pick. Do we think? Oh, also, total side note about Ron Brown's Lakers. Got a new nickname for Anthony Davis.
No.
Anthony Day-to-Day Davis.
Yeah, I've heard that many times.
I love that one.
Shouldn't it just be Anthony Data Davis?
That's what I always said, but
Day-to Davis? I like
I like
Day-to-Day
that better.
Davis.
But yeah, we talked about this on the bet show. I hope he's okay. I hope it's not that bad because
You
it looked.
just feel bad because
Well, it looked
you
really
caused the
bad
injury.
too, dude. Like
You did yesterday on the bets that you had him?
2 days ago.
What, street close?
And I also said he's played 4 games in a row, so he's probably gonna get hurt.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I blame you for everything because not only did you cause the Anthony Davis injury, but your karma then caused the Chris Paul injury as well.
What?
You bet on both of them.
You're
man.
putting
Johnny did. I didn't bet
Johnny,
on those.
you guys
Put
look
some
alike.
respect
You
on
guys-
name,
You guys
boy.
look alike.
Come on.
Mix it up. Mix it up.
My DraftKings pick of the week is the All-Star Skills Challenge, Team Cavs.
Team Cavs.
Team Cavs.
Oh,
so
yeah,
the
they're doing
All-Star
that.
Skills Challenge this year is a team of 3 rookies, 3 players from the Cavs, which I
Who's it,
guess 'cause it's
Garland?
Garland, Jarrett Allen, and great question. I don't know. I'm betting on it, but I don't
Dean
know.
Wade.
Another guy.
And then the team Antetokounmpo is Thanos, Costas, and a little man named Giannis. Great lineup.
Little
of
man
names.
named
Thonis.
Say that 3
They're
times
all the rooks are too young. They're gonna get rattled. The Antetokounmpos are all too tall and lanky, and I just feel like they're not a diverse enough body shape, or not enough diverse enough skill set.
We're talking about
They all look like Slender
we're
Man.
talking about body shapes on the show.
Yes.
Body shaming.
No, I'm saying, but we're talking basketball.
Basketball body shaming.
But the Cavs, they're at home. They're gonna have the home court fans, and they have
What are the odds on that?
the Rooks are minus 125. The Cavs are plus 200, and the Antetokounmpos are plus 320.
Can somebody fix the hockey thing that's gonna fall from?
Oh shit!
That almost scared.
Who's winning the dunk contest this year? Obi Toppin. Wow.
David's crawling.
David, back up
Behind
on
the
the
scenes
intern
is
ratings.
David crawling on the floor right now.
Looked awfully like a beaver.
Oh no!
That was-
No, move on, please.
Was that an intern spanking joke?
No.
Okay, just walk past this. Just do it.
Say hi to everybody, David. I said I'm good.
Okay. That's DraftKings Sportsbook app offer is bet just $1 on the NBA. Any NBA teams to win. You get $150 in free bets this week at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. It's safe, it's secure, it's reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw cash whenever you want. It also makes the games more fun. So if you don't like watching all-star games like me, then you can throw money on it and make it more fun to do. I don't know if they have player props available yet, but that's something I would like to do. But regardless, if you're a new customer, you can sign up, use that promo code PHNX, and bet just $1 on any NBA team. I don't think you can bet on the all-star game to get this offer, but I'm not sure. Get $150 in free bets if the team that you bet on wins. It's 21 plus. Arizona only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-NEXT STEP. Minimum $5 deposit required. Arizona only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-NEXT STEP. New customers only. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for more details. Okay.
That's solid. Like real good. Like right.
Every day, Monday through Friday at noon.
Oh man. So now that we've talked about all the happy-go-lucky stuff going on at ASU, let's talk about the shit. ASU football. So we all know the lovely dramatic news that came out of Tempe yesterday with Jaden Daniels entering the transfer portal. Exactly.
Thou who shall not be named.
Yeah, Voldemort. We saw the whole locker room shit show that ensued after that. Players saying that he's in shit, he's bad, whatever. Get him out of here. There's been some tweets from some pretty trusted people in media, in terms of local and national, in regards to Ralph Amundsen and Matt Berry, talking about not only Jaden Daniels, but Spencer Rattler and that whole situation of what could have been. So I want to get to Ralph Amundsen's tweet. So Matt Berry was on Bickley and Murata this morning at 98.7 FM. And Ralph tweeted, this morning says that Herm Edwards is more upset than anyone and that his loyalty has been taken advantage of. Said that Jaden Daniels is leaving looking for a school that will get him a large NIL deal and that Daniels' family issue has been a burden. Your initial thoughts on that?
I mean, I said this before the show when I saw this tweet. No matter what level of sports you're at, it somehow always comes back to the parents being the problem.
Yeah.
Whether it's how the kid, acts about certain things, but mainly the parents being involved. And again, speculating sucks. I don't want to speculate, but if this is true and that's why he's leaving, that really stinks. I saw people coming at Herm for bad judge of character, get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
You're a bad
This
judge
has
of character
nothing to
because
do
your
with-
mom wants money.
Yeah.
Like, and even if it's not his mom wanting money, even if it's something completely different, like nobody knows. Like, if this is true though, that sucks. It really, really sucks.
Yeah, no, I mean it. I think it's I'm saying that like this big if this is the case, I'm not upset that Jaden's leaving. Like
That Venezia's Jaden Daniels pizza is probably smacking different these days.
you mean the Trenton Bourget pizza?
the Trenton Bourget special.
The Trenton Bourget pizza, but
What would be on a Trenton Bourget pizza?
cheese.
Just cheese. I was about to say the same thing.
Is it just a cheese pizza? But no, like if this is true, and with everything the program is going through, I have no problem with cutting this cancer out. Again, massive if this is true, because I don't want to accuse this of Jaden, but if this is the case, then good riddance. I don't know. This doesn't seem like it. Something seems missing here, though, because I don't know why this would just cause him to suddenly up and leave.
You're at Arizona State University.
It's not that.
You live in
dude.
Phoenix.
It can't be. I think
Or
it's
it could
got to
be.
be the coordinators.
Because like there's no way that this nothing in this regard in terms of NIL deals and all that, nothing has changed since when he made the decision that he was staying and he released that video. That hasn't changed. The only like the things that have changed were the coordinators and stuff like that. And you want to talk about somewhere getting a big NIL deal, you have to play well for that to happen.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
that's
you're
not
on the
just-
biggest stage you can be on besides being a starting quarterback in the SEC, which I'm sorry, Jaden Daniels,
not
but
good
unless you
enough
go
to
to
be-
Kentucky, you're not going to start in the E SEC.
And unless you're going to go to UCLA, like you're not like even UCLA, they're not the biggest show in
I'm
town.
taking Nebraska. I think he goes to Nebraska.
But like you're not going somewhere that's going to give you a better opportunity.
ASU
Like,
wide receivers already tweeting out Trent season.
yeah, I mean that is just probably them backing their guy, who their guy is now though.
Which I don't dislike.
No, I don't have a problem with that. If Jaden's leaving and now Trenton is their quarterback, which the only person I guess I kind of feel bad for in that situation is Paul Tyson. Like I guess that quarterback competition is over already in their eyes, but
No, I don't think it is. I think that I mean they just don't know Paul Tyson. They
That's
know
fair. That
they
is a
know
good point.
Trent Bourget. They know what he can bring.
that's a good point.
Yeah, because he's transferred. I mean, again, this is before spring ball. Like, so much is going to transpire in that month. Like, it's just gonna be a big month.
So this is interesting. Evan B in the chat says, "Let's be honest. Herm and Jaden were gone after the next year anyway. This actually sets up a little better for life after Herm might have a quarterback in place already." I get what you're saying. Yeah, Herm was probably gone if, let's say, Jaden stayed and then obviously left after this year, which because it was last year. Yeah, but they would have been trying to find a replacement. I think this this makes it a little worse, just because. I mean, I guess he's saying you have Bourget or Tyson for next season, but in terms of recruiting, it doesn't bode well, and not a lot of things that have happened this offseason have bode well for recruiting and for the Sun Devils.
No, nothing at all, honestly. I mean, you guys know I like Paul Tyson, and I want to see what he can do. But a situation that could have been, we'll get us to our next tweet, is Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
The hometown kid, went to Oklahoma. Things didn't really work out there. They got the whole Caleb Williams issue. Then everybody picks up and leaves to USC. Everyone's like, okay, Spencer Rattler enters the transfer portal. ASU. It would make sense. Comes home. They need star power. They need a guy that can be the face after Rashad White left. All this stuff. So we obviously now know that Rattler is not at ASU. But according to Matt Berry, again, a guy who went to ASU, works for ESPN, he tweeted, and Ralph Amundsen quote retweeted it. Matt tweeted, "Rattler and his camp were asking for too much. ASU passed. Find me where I gave misinformation. I believe I said Spencer Rattler will not attend ASU. Was I wrong?" Now, Michael Rattler, Spencer Rattler's father, responded saying, "Matt, you've been lying about this situation the whole time. The ASU coaching staff contacted us when they thought Jaden was going to declare for the draft. When Jaden changed his mind, we advised them that we were not interested. Simple as that. No need to manufacture drama."
What could the Rattler family even have been asking for? Like what kind of ask is there?
That he plays.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but obviously the situation that he would have been walking into is Jaden leaving. Obviously he's playing.
But that wasn't the situation. They were told that Jaden was staying.
Can you pull the tweet up again?
It said it's what? What are you looking for?
So what Barry is saying pretty much is that
So Barry was the one that declared it. Spencer Rattler is not coming to ASU.
yes.
And people were calling him out saying that, oh, well, this is why. And like there was no information saying that he wasn't going to go there.
I see. Yeah. No. Okay. I see.
But the thing that kind of bothers me is one, people immediately being like, Jaden did this on purpose. Like he didn't want somebody to come here. But two, also bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Rattler doesn't think he can beat out JD. I mean, I would assume that the coaching staff said we're sticking with our guy.
Yeah.
But
That's what I think probably was.
I don't
more of
think
a
Barry
concern.
did anything wrong here.
I don't think so either. I think what was probably more, if you're Rattler, is not that you can't beat him out. It's that you're not going to even get the chance to beat him out. Like, I think if in this situation he was probably like interested in coming, and the staff was like, just know, like, unless he gets hurt, Jaden is our guy. Like Jaden's starting. And considering what he just went through in Oklahoma, I do not blame Spencer Rattler for not wanting to get into that situation.
I think that's a bad, if that's the conversation, again, this is all speculation, I think that's a bad look for the ASU coaching staff.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
You know what also is funny? Right as Rattler went to South Carolina, he already got a deal, an NIL deal. So maybe they were like, can you secure my boy a good NIL deal?
He went there because his girlfriend goes there. That's why.
Sure.
Just saying.
I mean, yeah, I don't. This whole thing is ugly, and like Coach Evan B said, all of this is just. It doesn't matter who's right. Like it really doesn't matter who's right. The ASU
Let the kids play.
Yeah, and ASU's a laughing stock right now. Like they're a joke. Like U of A obviously went through everything that they went through, but now they are trending in the right direction. Like ASU is the football program is a joke right now, and I don't know how anybody can have any kind of high expectations going into next season, which maybe is a good thing. Maybe it's just like you have nothing to lose type thing. But just this is, yeah, I think they just got to move on. Like,
So do
not
we.
great.
yeah.
Fuck this talk. I'm done talking about Jaden Daniels and all of this
we
crap.
will cap the Jaden Daniels and ASU football conversation just to tell you guys that you should go become PHNX members because we've got great content. We've got great merch. Do you guys have any of this? I know you don't. You're always rocking some PHNX stuff. You want to flex for the cam?
I rock more than he does.
Yeah, I feel like Shane
Yeah, but you're
wears it-
currently not rocking the PHNX
Yeah, but the
merch.
way you said that.
Yeah, the way you said it
I'm
implied
sorry.
that I
I'm
wear
sorry.
it a lot. I feel like I tend to wear it like under my hoodies and stuff because it's so comfortable that like it's really nice. It's just I like
Whoa.
having it on my
Be
body.
careful where your hands are going.
I like having it on my body.
Don't do that.
Yep.
Oh
Stare
my.
right into the camera when you do that too.
I like the PHNX t-shirts touching my skin.
This show gets so sus like on a daily
It's
basis.
so weird because nowhere in the rundown do we write be suspect.
You don't
Really?
have to.
That's not on yours?
No.
Mine's underlined. Says be sus.
Oh. Mine says, let's keep reading the ad.
Okay, yeah. So mine does also say that. Head to gophnx.com today and become a member of the fam. You're going to get either one of those great t-shirts for free from the PHNX Locker or your first month for just 50 cents just for signing up. Still got 20% off Sun shirts for members. Just dropped the Point God shirt, which is, I can't wait till that finally arrives.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. Excuse me, sorry.
Yes. Go do that. Become a PHNX member. Keep up with all the great content. And, yeah, maybe you can,
This is what he does on the shirt.
yeah, you can see them do that all the
You guys
time.
ever do this?
Go become a PHNX member.
I see you.
For those listening on audio, just fast
They're
forward.
doing weird things with their hands.
Yeah. You-
Whoa, whoa. I put goggles on. I'm not
Goggles
doing
on,
weird
baby.
things with my
Listen,
hands.
it says be sus again.
Oh, okay. Good point.
So the last topic, personally one of my favorite segments that we've got, is hot or not. Let's see who's hot this week. Not I. Not Beef and Beef.
You already knew. You already knew.
Shawn.
I'm the hottest one on the show.
Shawn
I don't know why we
No,
keep
you're not.
acting like I'm not.
You're not.
Can we stop this debate? We're all sexy mother.
We are all sexy, but someone's sexier than the other.
No,
and
it doesn't have to be like that.
It doesn't have to be, but it is. I'm sorry.
Sean,
I'm sorry.
good looking dude.
I am a good-looking dude. Thank you.
I am.
We are.
we are one massive conglomerate. We're just one good looking
The
dude.
sexy.
Transformers, when they all combine, we just combine to one sexy motherfucker.
Sexy motherfuckers, roll out.
Can that be the new show name? Sexy motherfuckers, roll out.
PHNX Sun Devils, sexy motherfuckers in disguise.
That's gonna be you guys tonight in Old Town.
Oh my god.
What? Rolling out?
Yeah.
Sexy motherfuckers roll out. That's what you're gonna say as you're walking down the street.
I'm
Every
not gonna say
sake
it.
bomb.
Yeah, let's.
sexy mother.
Okay, so on a
I'm
hot
like-
or not, congratulations, you're hot this week.
I'm hot every week.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
I know this pains you because we said we wouldn't talk anymore about Jaden Daniels, but the first topic this week is the transfer portal and just how it's grown.
Hot, so fucking hot.
Hotter
Do we
than
like
me.
we
I
like
love
it?
it.
Hotter than me, which is saying something.
Room temperature.
I
That's your nickname. Oh yeah, I'm calling you
Room
room
temperature?
temperature from now on. 'cause
If you call me room temperature, I'm bringing back beefy beef.
he literally just said, "I don't care anymore." I think it's hot because it's so. It adds so much parity. It makes everything more fun. You get guys like Marion Jackson who come in and let me finish. You get guys like Marion Jackson who come in and lay big stinkers at the start of the season, but then perform well because they're it's just a different situation. It's almost like trades in the NBA. Like it adds a lot. Whether you're talking about football or basketball, you see Oregon this year. Really talented but struggling. ASU really talented but struggling.
Why'd you do the really talented part quiet?
Because I don't know.
It should have been really talented and struggling.
No, because they're struggling, but I think they're really talented, but it's not a popular opinion.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah. I like it. It adds a lot more. It just adds a lot.
Yeah, it's I think just righted what has been an injustice in college sports for a very long time is that coaches can just fuck all of their
Yep.
players and just leave and get paid big contracts, and players have to lose.
Brian Kelly.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
And then the players have to, just because they're in a program where, for example, a coach gets up and leaves, and then they bring in a new coach that doesn't believe in them or something like that and has the potential of ruining their career, and they have to suffer because of it. I think it's only fair now that they can get up and leave, and I think it makes sports better. Like, is it better to have Joe Burrow sitting on the bench at Ohio State? Or is
Great
it better
point.
to have him get up and transfer and go play somewhere?
Yep.
You spread the talent out more that way.
It's just more fun.
That's a
It's
great
better.
point.
I think it's better for literally everybody.
Hot.
Very hot. I'm
So-
clean sweep on that. I love the Joe Burrow point. Like his career is, I don't think anything similar to what it is now if he doesn't obviously.
Oh no, I don't. He's not in the NFL if he doesn't leave. I don't think.
I don't know, but clean sweep. Transfer portal's hot. Next one. In the ever-changing world, there is this thing called NFTs that are weird as fuck. My brother makes NFTs.
Okay.
He's got one where it's just ducks that they're swagged out.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Why do those go for so much money?
So I'm not even going to try to
They're not hot, by the
understand
way.
it. I'm not going to try to understand it. The idea and art behind some of them, hot. Some of them look cool.
Oh, that's fair.
The people that back them and try to push the ideology of a fucking zombie that's drooling worth $1 million, get the fuck out of here. You are not hot. No.
Not hot.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of this fucking made up money, crypto, all this shit. It's just.
Oh, you're not crypto either?
No, fugazi. It's all bullshit.
Whoa, I don't know about crypto.
It's literally the same thing.
Nah, dude.
It's you. Don't you buy these shits with?
Totri just looks like a crypto guy.
He does.
Hey,
But he
goes
also looks
to
like
the moon!
He also looks like an NFT guy.
He looks like a crypto guy that his buddy told him to buy it, so he did. And now he's like, I'm a huge crypto guy.
I was also
Yeah.
called the Michelob Ultra.
Well, you look like a Michelob
I don't.
Ultra.
I still.
You look like you get behind your computer, Michelob Ultra in one hand, mouse in the other, and you're buying NFTs and crypto.
He's scrolling. He's
So I'm fucking making bank
no, he's
on a
scrolling.
low-cal beer.
He's scrolling through Reddit, and literally you just proved my next point. He's scrolling through Reddit, and then he takes a sip of the beer and goes, I can't believe this is only 90 calories.
Yeah. He looks like he got really into the whole GME phase and was like, I'm an investor now.
Yes.
Anyways,
listen, Michelob, if you got my number.
I understand them. I get what they're supposed to be. Doesn't change the fact that they're fucking stupid. And also, you want to know what's also dumb as
You
shit?
fired him up today.
You want to know what's also dumb as shit? Buying art is just fucking stupid. Listen to me. Cause you buy.
Stop supporting talented people.
No, because you want to know what's bullshit? It's a scam. Listen. Let me finish my goddamn sentence. There's literally a thing where people think massive L for art. Yes, it is. I'm bringing down the art industry.
Not for art, on art.
I think he's saying that's a massive L that you just said.
Listen, well, let me finish. I know I keep stopping myself, but let me finish. There's literally like a scam where artists are if you create a piece of art and an appraiser could just be like, this is worth money. I think buying art is bullshit.
I get it. No, but
GM Saul Bookman just walked in.
Okay.
I think buying art is bullshit.
No. The idea of rich people getting richer because of somebody appraising it at a price it shouldn't be, and somebody that has enough money that they don't know what to do with buying it. Sure, I get that. But you just called the idea of art not hot.
No.
Yes.
I said buying art.
Oh, let me not support any artist in the world.
No. Art is hot.
You gotta be more specific.
No, we are going back and you said it's not hot.
We're clipping it. We're ending you there. Shut up. Next topic.
No, art is hot, but
That's it.
industry of buying big expensive art is bullshit.
Okay, Picasso. So
Bullshit.
he's
Picasso,
out on.
I like
We're
it.
all out on NFTs. NFTs are fucking stupid.
Yes.
I'm out on buying expensive art too.
He just doesn't like
all
nice
right.
things, I guess.
Sean hates art.
No, I
The
love
last-
art. Support your local artists.
Yeah, there you go. You don't go to First Friday.
You have any pictures on your wall?
I'm a big photography guy. I like photography.
That's
Oh
fucking
my
That's
god!
hard.
Come on!
Buying
Come on!
expensive
Come on!
photography.
Okay.
Come on!
The last topic. Valentine's Day.
Not.
Not hot.
No.
Hot.
Why? Okay.
Well, Sean fucking knits for his girlfriend.
I knit one time, and it was for Christmas.
No, you knit all the time.
You remind me, like, I feel like in this, you've seen the movie It's Up, right? The old guy, wife dies. That's gonna be you.
I pray to God that I love somebody that much, that late in my life, that I can be that sad and dedicate my life that much to somebody.
Just as long as there's no
Quirked up white boys.
or art.
No, I won't be wasting my money on art. I'll be spending it on my lovely wife.
Okay, listen to all the hot and bothered women who listen to the Sun Devil show. Shawn actually has a girlfriend, so there will be no sliding in Shawn's DMs.
Hold on.
Just
What is
saying.
going on?
Did you just call our viewers hot and bothered?
And did you also call them women? Let's be real.
Valentine's Day overrated. It's a lot like other holidays and big events, like the Super Bowl commercials. That's what it reminds me a lot of. Like, ooh, it's just another fucking day. Go be nice.
No, I
That's
disagree about the
overrated.
Super Bowl commercials. But Valentine's Day, like a lot of the traditions on Valentine's Day are bullshit. Like buying
Art.
roses that
I
die.
thought you were gonna say buying art again.
Buying roses that die super fast, going out to an expensive dinner when on the busiest day for expensive restaurants. That's what, like my girlfriend and I, we went bowling, we watched a movie because it's like that's a vibe. We did stuff that we actually enjoy together as opposed to wasting a bunch of money.
Movie?
Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man.
Okay, so it wasn't at home.
Fire.
Gotcha.
And it's like that. You just got to do stuff that you enjoy. But the idea of having a day dedicated to expressing the love that you have for somebody.
Wow, he feels something.
I don't have a problem with that, and I think Valentine's Day
Why
is hot for that reason.
This is my hot take to you: is just do that every fucking day.
I do it every day, but it's nice to have a dedicated reason.
Sean, you might have turned me.
And it's also like,
Are you in love?
I know. Valentine's Day, not hot. Sean, hot.
yes, thank you.
Clearly, that's a
Listen,
great way. Listen, here we go.
I'm telling you, bro.
I just want you to know that I'm in control here and you're never being the hot one again.
I love it. Wait, who? Shane?
Sean.
Oh, Sean's never.
Why are
been
you
over
mad
there?
at me? I am out here talking about
I
how
don't
much
like
I
your
love my
hot
girlfriend.
takes.
Oh
6
my
p.m.
God.
tip tomorrow night, Oregon State in Tempe.
It's gonna be
Love you,
a
Jazz.
banger of a basketball game. Also, again,
Hopefully it's not actually. Hopefully it's just
Yeah,
sleepers.
ASU.
ASU
I
watch
hope it
with
is a banger and it's just like 1-2.
they're gonna spank
bang.
some beavers. Is pretty much what we're all saying.
We need to
But
stop saying that.
Thank you guys
PETA
so
is gonna
much.
get on our ass.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's Sun Devil Show. You can follow the show on social at PHNX_Sun Devils. Follow me on Twitter at Anthony_Totri.
At Shawn DePause. At Shawn_DePause. Sexy as always.
AKA the third sexiest host on the Sun Devil Show.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
At Shane Deef. Occasionally sexy.
Occasionally.
Always sexy, occasionally sexy.
Toe tree. Thank you.
Poetry.
Wow.
Peace.
Peace, guys.